Hi, my name is Arturo, and I'm a personal trainer. The topic of the video is how to grow your your forearms. So stay tuned for that. But before I get into it, I just want to give you guys a little bit of some information here. Is I pull out these videos kind of slowly. I can only do this like one or two a day. I upload them consistently every day, but it'd be a lot easier for me to help you and give you guys something more personalized to exactly what you want, because I do more than just bodybuilding. I also do like weight loss. I do kind of sort of not really rehabilitative stuff, but kind of stuff that helps you balance yourself out so you can continue to move functionally. I've got a lot of different skills, so uh, I can give you something a lot. You get the information a lot faster, a lot more specific to you if you would let me train you. And if you would contact me, my email is in the description below, arturostraining@gmail.com. And we discuss pricing there. So, anyways, let's get back to it. So, how to grow your forearms. There's a few muscles in your forearms, and they're quite small compared to a lot of other muscles in your body, especially the ones that they're connected to in your arm, the rest of your arm, like your bicep and your tricep. So, because of that, they're going to grow kind of slowly compared to the rest of your muscles. That's just something that's just going to have to. So we're going to just have to. The mindset you're going to have is just patience and consistency. You're going to have to be consistent about everything you do when it comes to really any kind of exercise, and then just patience as well is going to have to go with it. So, but there are some exercises that you can use as compounds, which if you do these, you'll be working out your biceps and your triceps. So your biceps and your triceps, and as well as the various muscles within your forearm, and they'll grow along with it. So it's a very quick way to do it. It's kind of a passive way to do it, rather than just isolating it. And it helps you keep the muscles in balance too, so it's all functional and moving correctly. Whereas if you're isolating it, you have a lot more chance of overdoing it and making it too I want to say making making the antagonist to it lag a little bit, and that's going to cause tension. It's going to make things harder to deal with. So my favorite way to do it, and just make things simple, is to use compounds with this. So the first exercise is pretty simple. Is you see here, it's the well, you should see it. It's the underhand curl. I don't know why I'm just shaking there, but that's definitely not what you're supposed to see. So what you should be seeing is I'm doing a whole curl there instead of just shaking it. So on to the next one is the overhand curl, like that, where it's just like a regular curl except your hands are over top of the bar. So let me show you. So with the underhand curl, your hand is like this when you're curling, and the bar is going through your hand here. So you'd be doing your hand is underneath the bar. So that's why it's the underhand curl. It's just basic normal curl. But at the overhand, your hand is over top of the bar, and you're pulling it this way. So that can have certain effects on the tendon that runs through your elbow here. So one way you can work with that is to combine it with a tricep pull down, and then really keep that. So you can see where I'm doing it here. It really keeps that balance and everything, and moving correctly how it should be. And if you're to feel any popping in your elbow, that's basically your tendon popping out of place. That'd be a good sign that you're got a muscular imbalance that needs to be corrected. So the starting position for these tricep pull downs is when your hands are up toward, like, near your chest, and the weight is down. So if I could pause it, I would show you. And then you just pull it all the way down. You should feel no popping in your elbow or anything like that. You should have a good understanding of exactly how your elbow and triceps work together, so that when you pull it down, you have the maximum effect, and you have the maximum. You're using the muscle correctly. That's how you know. And then if you were to pull it up, and there's no popping, if you were to like flex your bicep, and you feel no popping, again, that's how you know you're moving everything correctly. And so the next one are hammer curls. The hammer curls here, you can see, it's a lot like a regular curl. I'm using dumbbells here, but you're not turning your hand in any which direction. This is also a good way to keep the balance in. Your hands, or really when the dumbbells are in it, the dumbbells, the weight side of it is on pointing front to back. So you can see here, the weight, when I bring it up, the weight is kind of like an hourglass when it's at the top. So that's one way and that works the front of your forearm, and the tricep pull down to work the back of your forearm, and overhand will reach the back, or the back of your hand version, and then the underhand will get the same end, the underhand part of your forearm. And there's two ways to work with these hammer curls. This is what I would call a straight hammer curl, because you're just pulling it up straight and then letting it down straight. The next one, though, would be called the adduct hammer curls. And the reason they're called that is because they're moving inwards, so it's adductive. And you can see my hand there is kind of going at our underhand, but as I pull it up, it's going towards the center of my chest as well. And you can do it that way if you like. Really, a true adductive hammer curl would also have. You would also hold it like a hammer, like I was in the straight hammer curl, and it would go up. And you can do it with dumbbells that way, but I prefer to do it this way because it feels better on my elbow. But it's the same motion, and if you're really worried about your forearm so much, you can do it the other way. Just make sure you have some other muscle or exercise going on that keeps everything in line. So that is it. That is my video for today. Again, I can help you guys a lot better if I were to train you personally. Again, my email is in the description below, arturostraining@gmail.com. My name is Arturo. I'm a personal trainer, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace, and have a good day.